Hi everybody. This video is on the topic state emergency. So, state emergency is also called President's Rule or Constitutional Emergency, and Article 356 deals with state emergency. So, Article 356 states that if the President is satisfied on the basis of a report from the governor or otherwise that such kind of situation has arisen in which the government of the state cannot be run according to the provisions of the constitution, then he may declare state emergency. So अगर प्रेसिडेंट को लगता है या तो गवर्नर की रिपोर्ट की वजह से या फिर किसी और रीजन की वजह से that such kind of situation has arisen in a state that the government of that state cannot be carried on according to the provisions of the constitution. So जैसे constitution में basically provisions है that this way the state will be run by the state government. So उन provisions के according हम state government को run नहीं कर सकते. That means we need to change the way that state has to be run because such kind of serious situation has arisen. So if such kind of situation has arisen, then the president, he is allowed to declare state emergency. So what will he do after he declares a state emergency? What changes takes place? So when he declares a state emergency, through this declaration he assumes to himself or he gives to himself any or all of the functions of this government of the state, all or any of the powers vested in by the governor or any other body or authority in the state. That means he will give to himself any or all of the functions of the state government and any or all of the powers of the state governor or any body or authority. तो जो भी उस स्टेट की गवर्नमेंट है उस स्टेट गवर्नमेंट के जो फंक्शंस हैं वो प्रेसिडेंट के पास आ जाएंगे. द प्रेसिडेंट कैन परफॉर्म दोज फंक्शंस फ्रॉम नाउ ऑन. और जो गवर्नर है उस स्टेट का उनकी जो पावर्स है वो सारी पावर्स या फिर कोई पावर दैट विल नाउ बी विद द प्रेसिडेंट या फिर कोई भी और बॉडी या अथॉरिटी है उस स्टेट की बट अदर देन द लेजिस्लेचर. तो वो बॉडीज और अथॉरिटीज की जो पावर्स या फंक्शंस है दैट विल आल्सो बी नाउ विद द प्रेसिडेंट. सो दैट मीन्स स्टेट गवर्नमेंट के फंक्शंस भी और गवर्नर की पावर्स भी या फिर बाकी बॉडीज और अथॉरिटीज की पावर्स भी सब विल कम टू द प्रेसिडेंट बट लेजिस्लेचर की नहीं. Second, declare that the powers of the legislature of the state shall be exercisable by or under the authority of the parliament. That means जो state legislature है उनकी जो powers है वो president के पास नहीं जाएंगी. President cannot give to himself the powers of the state legislature. In fact, those powers will be exercised by the पार्लियामेंट और अंडर द अथॉरिटी ऑफ द पार्लियामेंट. तो जो लेजिस्लेचर है स्टेट का उनकी जो पावर्स है वो अब किनके पास शिफ्ट हो जाएंगी विद द पार्लियामेंट. Third, he can make any other provisions as are desirable or as are necessary to carry on or to basically handle that state emergency situation. So he can make any other provisions as are required to control that situation. So once again, a president can declare state emergency on the basis of a report from the governor or otherwise, and he is satisfied that such kind of situation has arisen that the state government cannot be run according to the provisions of the constitution. So if such kind of situation arises, then he will declare state emergency and he will assume to himself or he will give to himself all or any functions of the state government, all or any powers of the governor or any body or authority of the state except the state legislature, or and he will declare that the powers of the state legislature will now be exercised by or under the authority of the parliament. And third point, he can make any other provisions which are necessary to to fulfill the objects of that proclamation of state emergency. So this is Article 356. Under this, these things happen and state emergency can be declared, and it happens on the report of the governor or otherwise. Now next is, what is the exception? The exception is related to the high courts of that state. हमने स्टेट गवर्नमेंट का भी पढ़ लिया कि उनके फंक्शंस प्रेसिडेंट के पास आ जाएंगे, गवर्नर का भी पढ़ लिया, मतलब एग्जीक्यूटिव का सारा हो गया, लेजिस्लेचर के जो फंक्शंस हैं वो पार्लियामेंट के पास आ जाएंगे. बट व्हाट अबाउट द थर्ड ऑर्गन, व्हाट अबाउट द जुडिशरी, दैट इज द हाई कोर्ट ऑफ दैट स्टेट. सो जो हाई कोर्ट है उनकी जो पावर्स हैं, उनके जो फंक्शंस हैं, हाई कोर्ट से रिलेटेड जो भी प्रोविजंस है कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में, उनको स्टेट इमरजेंसी के टाइम कोई टच नहीं कर सकता. दे विल कंटिन्यू एज दे आर normally continuing. No changes are made with reference, or no changes are made in the powers and functions of the high courts, and no changes are made in the provisions of the constitution that are related to the high courts. So that means ये जो हर चीज चेंज हो सकती है अंडर स्टेट इमरजेंसी, बट जो जुडिशरी है, उनकी जो हाई कोर्ट है उस स्टेट का, उनके पावर्स फंक्शंस, उनसे रिलेटेड कोई भी प्रोविजंस है कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में, दे आर नॉट टच्ड एट ऑल, दे रिमेन द सेम. नाउ revocation. So how do we revoke state emergency? How do we stop emergency? So in order to stop state emergency, it can be stopped by making another proclamation. Next is approval and duration. So national emergency mein we have studied that once the declaration of national emergency is made, it has to be approved by both the houses of the parliament within 1 month period. But in case of state emergency, once it is declared, it has to be approved by both the houses of the parliament within 2 months, and it has to be approved by simple majority, as against national emergency which has to be approved by special majority. So once state emergency is declared, both the houses of the parliament has to approve it within 2 months, and if it is not approved within those 2 months, then you cannot continue the state emergency further. And if it is approved, then you can continue it for another 6 months period. Now again, what if the Lok Sabha is dissolved? The Lok Sabha is not able to approve that proclamation of state emergency, then the same provisions will follow, that once the Lok Sabha gets reconstituted and its first sitting takes place, then from that 1 month period it has to approve the state emergency. But meanwhile it has to be approved by the Rajya Sabha. So this way the state emergency, it can continue for a maximum period of 3 years. National emergency can continue indefinitely, but state emergency can continue for maximum 3 years period, and हर बार हमें 6 months के लिए approval लेना पड़ेगा of both the houses of the parliament. Now, suppose state emergency has continued for 1 year, and now we want to continue it further. For this, in order to continue state emergency longer than 1 year period, 1 साल से ज्यादा अगर हमें स्टेट इमरजेंसी को आगे बढ़ाना है, then two conditions are to be satisfied. First is that a national emergency is in operation in whole or in any part of the state at the time of passing of such resolution. That means India में या India के किसी भी part में national emergency है, लगी हुई है. Second, election commission certifies that the election to the state assembly cannot be held. तो ये दोनों conditions satisfy होनी चाहिए in order to continue state emergency longer than 1 year period. या तो national emergency लगी हो and election commission certify कर दे that the election to the state assembly cannot be held. So both of these two conditions are to be satisfied in order to continue state emergency beyond 1 year period. Now, effects. So, what are the effects of state emergency? First is during the state emergency or president's rule, the entire state administrative machinery is transferred to the union. President becomes executive head of the state and governor works under his name. तो जो state executive है, which is normally headed by the governor, it under the situation of state emergency, it is now headed by the president. So executive head changes from the governor to the president. Next, legislative assembly of the state may be dissolved or it may be suspended. So the legislative assembly of that state, it can either be dissolved or it may be suspended. Third, Parliament takes over the charge of making laws on the subjects mentioned in the state list. So whatever subjects are mentioned in the state list on which otherwise only the state can make the state legislature can make laws on those subjects. In this situation, the parliament gets authorized to make laws on those subjects. Next is states high court functions independently in such a situation. There is no effect of an emergency on the state judiciary. State judiciary जो है वो वैसे ही function करेगी. Next is case study. So one case, SR Bommai case, is very important with respect to state emergency. So let's study this case. In this case, the SR Bommai government, SR Bommai, he was Karnataka chief minister from August 1988 and April 1989. अब हुआ ये कि this government, it was dismissed on the ground that many defections were taking place. Defection basically होता है party change करना after the elections. So this government was dismissed on the ground that many defections were taking place and those defections were politically motivated and masterminded. But at the same time, the SR Bommai government, it was not given a chance to prove its majority. The government said that we still have majority in the legislative assembly, so please give us a chance, let us prove our majority, because if it had majority, then obviously it can continue to function as the government. But he was not given the opportunity to prove his majority, so he filed a case in the Karnataka High Court, but that was dismissed, and then he approached the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court gave a very landmark judgment in this case. The Supreme Court said that the declaration of state emergency is subject to judicial review. That means if a state emergency is declared anywhere, that will be judicially reviewed. Uska judicial review hoega. So this is so that these powers, they are not misused by the central government. So the Supreme Court also said that the power of the president to dismiss the state government is not absolute. It is not unlimited. It is limited by various other provisions. It is subject to judicial review. So the Supreme Court, it gave a very landmark judgment, and after this judgment, this arbitrary practice of dismissing state government, it got stopped. क्योंकि पुराने time में ये होता था, in order to take opposition revenges and all that, the government, they used to dismiss the governments as and when they want. It was truly their wish. Whenever they wanted, they would just dismiss the state government without any logic, without following any legal provisions. They used to dismiss the government. So this case was so fundamental, so landmark, that after this case, this unusual practice of dismissing state governments, it was stopped. So now state emergency, it is subject to judicial review. So this was all about this topic. I hope everybody understood. So thank you very much.